If you're planning on getting married anytime soon, then you should watch the rest of this video.
A company recently got in contact with us called Plan Wed, and they have asked us to create a guide helping brides and grooms to be get in shape for their big day.
Yeah, so that's what this video is about. We're going to do exactly that. But before we get into the main bits of this video, I just thought I'd introduce our collaborators on this video. So Plan Wed are a one-stop shop for everyone who's trying to basically plan a wedding.
Yeah.
So what they do is they make it really simple and easy for you. They've got loads of tools on their website, like helping you basically create a budget, things like creating like a to-do list for you, everything you need to know for your wedding.
Yeah, seating plans.
Yeah, so loads of little things like that that will help you organize the big day. Also, it's a directory as well, so you can find loads of suppliers, things that you need for your wedding, all in one place. And
not only that, but they also have a blog, and that's there for any advice that you may need if you are planning on getting married.
Yeah, and they've also written about us, so make sure you go check that out. I'll link up all of their details below, and if you're interested, go check them out. Right, so rather than creating a long video about training and nutrition and boring you to death, we thought we'd make a guide that has basically a full training program for you to follow, and has a nutrition plan in there as well with tips and tricks on how to get into shape. So if you want to download that, check out the link below and yeah, hit download. But what we are going to do in this video is go through the do's and don'ts of getting into shape for your wedding.
So if we start off with training and the do's, so what you want to make sure you do is have a program in place, and a program that you enjoy and that you're going to be able to stick to.
Yeah, making sure you have a realistic plan is basically a big key. The reason why is consistency is massive. So if you can't stick to this, then it's not going to work. So don't start doing loads of crash workouts where you're training every single day in the week.
Burning yourself out.
Yeah, and then loads of high intensity training plans that you can only stick to for like 2 weeks and then it doesn't work out. Just make sure it's suitable for your needs, it's suited to your body, and it's kind of like designed specifically for you. With
training as well, what you do want to do is make sure you're incorporating weight training with maybe some cardio.
Yeah.
If you want to look good, you want to kind of shape up your body and lose obviously body fat, weight training with some cardio would be the best option for you.
The other reason why you don't want to basically crash workout almost and like kind of really go at it really hard over a very short period amount of time is because over your wedding period, while you're planning for the big day, you're going to be really stressed out, and the more stress you cause in your life, the worse it's going to be for you. You're just not going to be in a good place, and you're not going to enjoy it. And just like you should enjoy your workouts, you need to enjoy your wedding. The planning, the ceremony, just everything from before and after. So yeah, make sure you don't go nuts. So the other thing you do want to do is make sure you leave plenty of time before your wedding to actually get into shape. The last thing you want to do is be rushing it and cramming it in last minute.
Yeah, I think that's a really important point. Giving yourself plenty of time will just make sure that the time that you are training and planning up to your wedding is just as stress-free as possible.
Yeah.
And you're going to enjoy the process.
Yeah, because like a lot of people, what they do is they leave it to the last minute and then they forget about all of their other duties that they're going to have at that time. And like, I don't know about you, but the brides that we've trained, they're basically most of them are really stressed out just before their wedding.
Yeah.
Just the to-do list is like incredibly long. A lot of people leave things like with other things that they have to sort out to the last minute. Things go wrong. And then the last thing you're going to be able to do is make it to training all of the time. You're going to miss sessions when it gets close to your wedding because your obligations are going to be full. Then the other thing is you're basically going to loads of food tasting and things like that for your wedding. And wedding food's not always the healthiest. So yeah, just don't leave it to the last minute. Get into shape plenty of time before your wedding.
Yeah.
That way the last couple of like weeks or months leading up to the wedding, you have plenty of time to focus your attention to other things.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, talking from experience, one of the worst things that we get into trouble for is helping brides lose weight close up to their wedding, and this is by dressmakers. So they really get pissed off with us because brides lose loads of weight up until the day, and they have to keep altering their wedding dress up until the day. So if you haven't bought your outfit, make sure you're getting into incredible shape and like, you know, you're looking good before you buy that outfit, and then that way you don't have to make loads of alterations. And sometimes end up ruining the dress.
Moving on to nutrition. Now, the one thing that you don't want to do is crash diet, and I think this is very popular and it's so tempting to do.
Yeah.
Especially when it gets closer to the time, you want to kind of go for that quick fix.
Yeah.
But
so like when we say about crash diets, what we mean is those like shakes, meal replacements, like loads of low calorie diets, those sort of things. They're tempting because they do work. Now, that's a bit of a thing I shouldn't have said, but it is true. They do work because they help you lose weight drastically fast. But the problem with this is losing weight drastically fast doesn't end up making you look great.
Yeah, and also you don't feel good either.
Yeah. So when I say look great, it's because you're gonna lose weight on the scale, but not necessarily the weight that you want to lose. So sometimes it might be muscle. You're gonna lose a lot of water, especially if you're going on a low carb diet. And that's not exactly the bits that everyone wants to get. If you want to get rid of flabby bits and you want to like help look kind of in shape and toned up for your wedding day, then you want to do it like in a more sustainable way. And then, like Sadie said as well, feeling good is a big thing. Like,
definitely.
If you want to feel good on your wedding day, like you want lots of energy, you want a highly nutritious diet, not something that is going to drain you of that energy and your good looks, like things like in your face and your skin and bags under your eyes and stuff like that. So to summarize, what you should do with nutrition is have a very healthy, sustainable way of losing weight or gaining weight or whatever your goal is, whether it's like building muscle or just toning up. Making sure your nutrition plan is set in a good way for that. And like we said earlier, we've created a guide for you to do that, so we won't go into the nitty-gritty of it. But if you would like to know what to do, then make sure you check out our training and nutrition guide, and it will tell you exactly what you need to do to get into incredible shape.
And just like training, do make sure that your nutrition is something that you can enjoy, again, which will mean that it will be sustainable for you.
Yeah, consistency is massive.
So hopefully you find those tips useful and you can take them on board.
Yeah, and make sure you check out Plan Wed and also download our guide to help you get into incredible shape. Otherwise, we will see you on our next video, and I hope you have a great wedding day, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you do have any tips that like we've kind of missed out or you feel are important to add, make sure you let us know in the comments below. And yeah, you can take it from there. If you have any questions as well, you can leave them in the comments.